Yo, what's up, my fellow pawners, owners, and dragonesters out there? Momojin here, bringing you. This is serious Abyssness. It has been a truly tremendous time since I've uploaded episode of this game and what more play this game. And I tell you, after playing, I don't know, even though I'm like soloing all this while, I have like just rekindled my love for Dragoness. Just realizing how action-packed this game is, even though I have like I don't know, I may be just a mediocre action player, but I love action, bottom line. And yeah, so I am playing my paladin, and if you haven't watched my previous video, I'm gonna tell you here again, I'm gonna repeat myself again. I am going to focus on my defensive paladin, and that's it. Because I don't really have enough time to play like dual characters or triple characters or even running quadruple characters. So yeah, my priest is level 32, completed all the missions. So right now I have even after the level 40 cap increase is launched, I started playing. I had to do the level 32 and below main story quests and side quests. I am the kind of gamer that will run all side quests and all main quests. So anyway, that's why it's taking me some time to level up and also get through this game as fast as I'm trying to get to level 40 as fast as possible while releasing all the videos that I need as I progress to level 40. So anyway, right here, right now, we are on Collapse Mine. Yes, I was gonna say serial killer, but really, the sequel to the Dark Mines. So this is where you delve deeper, and you explore the mines, the dark mines, apparently deeper. And apparently, when you go deeper in the dark mines, it's collapsed, and you will see a lot of black ores. The map is stunning. It's like an intricate labyrinth there, but it's still a mine. See, so it's like quite complex. Nonetheless, it's still linear. But what I want to highlight the most right now, we're on first stage. As you can see me, oh yeah, one more thing before I go on is you will realize that okay, here we just passed the first stage. I am putting this on freaking ×2 speed, ×2 forward speed. This is because of the level 40 cap increase, right? I cannot find any. I can't find any public strangers that are willing to go to the other level 32 and below abysmal maps besides what's that called again? Domain of Dark Overlord training camp. Yes, because everyone is just grinding on that map, and I need to film this map's Collapse Mines, River Ruins, Forsaken Ruins. Forsaken Ruins, what else is there? All this, I need footage for that. So I had to solo, and believe me, as a paladin, I am especially a defensive one. If I am an offensive one, I'll be beating them up like nuts. You see right now, I'm like, oh, I'm being squashed to death. I'm like fighting all these mini candle head ogres that throw bombs like nuts. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you my strategy as a solo paladin, defensive paladin. But right now you can tell that it's still not fast, but I can definitely sustain a solo abysmal. I can sustain in soloing in Abyss. Yeah. As for the level 40 maps, level 32 maps onwards, I'm not sure about that. Okay, I'm just telling. Okay, so anyway, I'm Collapse Mine. As you can see, I got some new equipment there. My top, yes, that cost me quite a lot of money. And I'm telling you, I'm going for a mana, what's that called? The special effect mana equipment. Yeah, it's called blah blah blah. It's called Largo Armor Mana. The thing about it is the cooldown is like just 5 seconds, so you can get that reactivated again. And then what happens here is every time you get hit, there's a 25% chance you regain 2%, I think 2 point something percent of your max mana. Let me tell you guys, I don't need to pick up any mana pots at all, and I'm actually planning with just one like that, just one mana special effect equipment. I'm already able to sustain like close to 100% of my mana like most of the time. So I'm actually getting another one, Largo Trousers mana, just to be able to like hands down completely retain 100% mana, because I like told you guys I'm going for defensive paladin, and what happens is in later stages people want you. This is actually a very demanded job. I was gonna say demanding, as in skill wise, but no, not really. Wait, no, yes, really. Yeah. So anyway, I'm more of a team player, so I really love this supportive and tanky role. So what happened is, when I go stance of faith, which you can see me do here, is basically when I see like a group of monsters, I don't go and charge in with my shield charge and whack them up with melee, with skills to kill them all. What I usually do is I go in, I provoke, and then I go with my faith of stance, and for that 16 seconds, I think 18 seconds, I'm gonna get a plate for it. Yeah, I want it real long. Okay, now you can see I just finished the second stage, and I've said nothing about the collapse. Oh, let me tell you one thing I wanted to say. Okay, wait, let me tell you, finish telling you about my build is, what happens is when they pound on you like that, believe me, my mana just regains back like no one's business. It's like just easily it regains back, and because I need to use my auras which drain mana per second, I need that ability to regain mana that way, just because yeah, I need to sustain my teammates with the auras. The reason why this job is so demanded, right, is because of the auras. They help in nesting tremendously, provoke support tank type paladins are like the most useful in PvE. But the problem is most of the paladins want to go offensive because they are like freaking strong. They annihilate competition like crazy, right? So anyway, let's get back here. As you can see, this map, Collapse Mine, I'm really impressed, just because this is where they first introduced like a double way, like you can split paths. And what happens with the paths is they actually intertwine together in the map, but you will, at the end of it, you will, at the third stage, I believe. Now I'm at the second stage or third stage, I don't know, but at the end of it, right, the final stage, you will meet the different boss depending on which path you go for. Like here, right, this is like you find this steampunk themed like ruins, or like, I don't know, call this an abandoned, like an ancient city kind of thing throughout these mines, right? This is the alternate path. So at the end of it, we'll get back in that. But yeah, this is one path, and the other path is actually the main path where you get to your typical. I guess I won't cover that boss just because I can't make so many videos on. Yeah, anyway. So what happens is, at the end of that boss, you have a dark, big armored ogre. Yeah, so you know the typical attacks are very strong and all that. And at the end of this one, you actually meet back you remember that that main boss in Sanctuary Core? Yeah, you get it here, and it's called Dark Haze instead. So, what happens here is I'm like almost gonna complete the third stage. There are like so many gargoyles. I was trying to aim the main one, the mini boss, which is called Magnus right here. I had to pound on it and kill it as fast as I can, because the thing about me doing my strategy where I tin the monsters out with provoke and faith of stance, and then use my normal melee and dodging and skills like that, and counter attacks. It doesn't work with them, because the thing is they usually go like one-off skills. You know what I mean? It's like they charge front, hit a bit, and then they stop, and then they cast a spell, and then they charge again and hit. That method, right? Those kind of monsters are actually the most like, how do I put this? It's like, as a paladin, you deal like the least damage to them, just because of the one-off attacks they do and that kind of movement. Because Faith of Stance, right? Believe me, when you have tons of mobs surrounding you and you on that Faith of Stance and you freaking just press that space bar, right? I think like half of them just die, and at the end of it, what I do is I counter it up with a right click, which brings me the special attack where I pound my fist on the floor and just like AoE damage. Normally most of the time, right, just by doing that and with a level 24 mace, if you can't already tell, I can just kill like 80% of the mobs. Okay, right now we're at the final stage, like this dark hazes. Okay, then we go through this sort of like abandoned ancient technological city and stuff like that. Let me tell you, I'm enjoying, even though I have so little spells. Basically, the main offensive spells I do is shield bash, the one you just use your shield to swing over, the armor breaker, shin breaker, which after you tumble, or rather you slide as a paladin, you counter attack with a forward moving attack, and then the shield charge. And of course I use divine attack sometimes, and I use my, what's that called, that grand cross or holy cross, I can't remember, but you basically slam one down. What I do with the grand cross is I usually cut, where I stagger the enemy, because I know, like, because while I'm doing, believe me, when I'm fighting two dark hazes, I have to keep my intuition up to think that, oh, he's probably gonna start attacking now. So usually I just flip back, throw a grand cross on him to just stagger him, buy me time to finish off. See, now that first one's down, second one's about to be down, just because I'm fast forwarding list like crazy. So I'm just so glad. Okay, I killed them. I'm just so glad I'm back, and I really hope you guys continue to support me. And for those new people, I hope you can subscribe. Please rate and comment. Thank you for watching.